What's up, guys? This is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we're going to be doing a quick review on an optic that I really like. We're going to be talking about the Trijicon RMR Type 2. This is the second generation of the awesome little micro dot, the Trijicon RMR. Probably the most well-known and durable pistol optic on the market today. I know you can put aim point micros and things like that on pistols, but for the most part, if you're riding on the slide like this RMR on this Glock is, you're going to be rocking one of these micro dot sights, you know, whether it be from Vortex or Leopold or Trijicon or even the new Shield RMS sight, which I'm super excited about. Hopefully we'll get my hands on it soon. I think the Trijicon is pretty well known to be the most durable of all of those, and Trijicon as a brand is known to be very durable and very dependable. Now the RMR Type 2, where it varies from the Type 1, is that it is designed to be more durable and it is designed to be a dedicated pistol sight, unlike the first generation, which was designed essentially to be a micro rifle sight. Now this is the 3.25 MOA version right here because I like to have a smaller dot. I like red dots for precision work on handguns. One point of aim makes them more accurate, so the smaller dot just makes sense. This is the auto-adjustable model. I'm not sure if there's a different type of model, but this is auto-adjustable, which is super nice as well, because one of the disadvantages of the RMR is you keep having to click it on and off depending on whether you're in a bright, dark room, that kind of thing. This takes care of it completely, which is really awesome, especially for concealed carry. If you have to pull your handgun out, your giant bright dot doesn't obscure your target and your backup iron sight. So having the auto-adjusting model, I think, is really the only way to go if you're going to carry it. Another factor that makes this really awesome is, for the most part, the RMR, a lot of the micro dots, but the RMR especially, is incredibly lightweight. This RMR is actually lighter than the cover plate that comes on this Glock MOS, as you see here, or the PPQ. So you actually lose weight by putting it on your Glock, which is really nice. Only 1.2 ounces total with the battery. Very impressive for the durability of the optic itself. Now, one of the things that they did to upgrade the durability from the Gen 1 to the Gen 2, Type 1, Type 2, however you want to say it, is that they improved the battery connection. Now, I'm not going to take it off to show you, but there are plenty of videos. Maybe I'll roll in a picture of what the connection actually looks like. And a lot of people would do a lot of DIY fixes for the Gen 1. I actually never had to do that. I never experienced the flickering dot of death, as some people call it. But this one is apparently more durable, so I'm excited about that, especially considering I didn't have any problems with the first one. I don't expect to have any problems with this one, but if you do, Trijicon is very well known to have great customer service. Send it into them, and I'm confident they will fix it for you. Another thing I really like about the Type 2 is it is a little less blue than the RMR Type 1. See, the Type 1 is over here on your left, Type 2 over here on my right. It's a little difficult to tell, but as you can see, we can see in shooting for sure that the Type 2 is definitely clearer. Now, one, that helps out with target identification. On the other hand, it also helps out with night shooting. The darker tint that you have in your red dot, it just appears a little darker at night, so I like it as clear as possible. So a big win for the Type 2. Other than that, I think they're both very similar. Would I think twice about buying the original Gen 1? No, I wouldn't. As a matter of fact, there is a substantial price difference currently going on. This one can be had for right around $575 to $600, as my research showed. This one can be had for as low as $350, depending on which model that you buy. I suggest that you buy the LED model. I've had the fiber optic model in the past. I didn't like it at all because it does have the same issues that some of the ACOGs have, except I feel like they're even a little more extreme. So I would definitely go the LED route, considering the battery itself can last for up to 5 years, which is really nice. It is kind of a pain in the ass to change the battery because you have to dismount it from the firearm and then re-zero it. But if you got a couple of rounds, not much of an issue, especially considering you have to do it every 5 years. And if you have backup irons in case it goes down, I would really recommend that, because there's a couple of disadvantages to these micro red dots as well. One being that you're going to get snow and debris in here occasionally, and that could go down. The other thing is that even though they're the most durable micro optics on the market, the RMR, they can still break. They still do break, and they still have some durability issues. They're certainly not as durable as your standard iron sights on a pistol yet. Someday maybe they will be, maybe even this Type 2 is. Hard to say, it's only been out for a couple of months. I'm going to reserve my durability portion of this review for another couple of years when I get a bunch of rounds through it too. I've got about 1,000 and maybe another 500 on a rifle. The durability seems pretty excellent so far. Now, these aren't just designed to be on pistols. You can put these on rifles. I was running this on my wife's AR-15 pistol because with this and the QD Skylarworks mount, you can have a durable red dot with a 5-year battery life on a QD mount for only 3 ounces. That's so light you can barely notice at all. For you guys who don't run red dots because you want to keep your rifle super, super light, the RMR with the Skylarworks mount may be the way to go. Other than that, what can I say? The RMR Type 2 is probably the best pistol-mounted red dot that you can get on the market today. The only one that I would consider that would come even close would be the Shield RMS, but again, I haven't had my hands on that yet. The only reason why that could maybe eclipse this is because I believe the dot co-witnesses with the iron sights, and that eliminates that learning curve when running the red dot. But I think the Trijicon RMR is likely more durable, and after just a little bit of learning curve, you can get used to it really well. That one point of aim helps a lot at distance, plus in an actual shooting, something like that, you're going to threat focus because that's just what your brain does. And in that, you can look at your target, superimpose the red dot, and deal with the issue. You don't have to worry about trying to stop and focus on the front sight. So I believe that red dots are the future, even on pistols, and I believe the RMR Type 2 is the best one you can currently get for a pistol. So for me, if I'm going to get a red dot, the RMR Type 2, no-brainer. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.